on Twitch. Good evening, YouTube and Twitch. This is Harmony Muse with my first inaugural stream for Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. Originally published in 1999, developed by Black Isle Studios and published by Interplay Entertainment, Planescape Torment is the second game to use the now famous Infinity engine made famous by the original Baldur's Gate. Planescape is a bit of an enigma. It takes place in the famous, if kitschy, D&D campaign world called Sigil. Sigil is a city in the middle of the outer plane cosmology of the D&D universe, where most campaign worlds take place in what's called the prime material plane, that is the real world in terms of D&D. Planescape takes place in the city of Sigil, which is in the middle of the plane of Limbo on top of a giant spire. Literally every single dimension, or every single one of the outer planes connects to Sigil and to Limbo. You can literally see an angel and a demon sitting next to each other in a bar having a drinking contest. It's a neutral ground for all faiths, all creeds, etc., etc. The only rule is don't piss off the lady. The Lady of Pain is a character in... Well, anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, just like Baldur's Gate broke new ground in computer role-playing games by giving you a game that really was very immersive and advanced and groundbreaking for its time, Planescape takes that same, formula and tosses it right on its ear. Here, rather than having a character that you pick from a class, you start off, well, from what I hear, you start off as a fighter. You manually choose your stats, you have no name. In fact, that is your name, the Nameless. A lot of your D&D conventions, and indeed role-playing conventions, that people take for granted are outright averted or subverted here. For example, while combat is very rich in this game, combat can also be near completely avoided. From what I've been told. While you still have a varied cast of NPCs that can join you like any other game, in this one they interact with you far more than they did in Baldur's Gate. And not a single damn one of them, from what I've seen, is a plain, normal human being. Technically, I believe the main character is human, but he's anything but normal, as you'll see. Well, anyway, rather than rolling for your stats and rolling, they give you a certain amount of points. Now, this is about the only thing I spoiled for myself, is I've been told that in order, the three most important stats that you're going to need for skill check or stat checks and for various checks over the course of the game are going to be charisma, or in order, wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. And I've been told that it's wise to set these three stats at these numbers to start, because I will need them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now that leaves me 2 extra points to play with. Now, as you can see, it gives a rough guesstimation of what the stats do without giving you full details. Wisdom, other than just helping you unlock memories, also gives you a bonus to experience points, so that's another reason we want as much wisdom as possible. Check a couple of things here. All right. I might go for decent decks, I'm not sure. Because I've also been told this is a game where you don't wear armor. You might get rings or cloaks or other ways, but you will never get body armor for the main character, from what I've been told. Now, Constitution gives you more HP. In fact, it gives you bonus HP to start, which is interesting. I'm actually debating giving myself some Constitution instead of Dex because, screw it. We'll go both ways. Now let's get started. Now there was an intro ooh.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Okay. I'll explain a bit as I go, because this is based in this talk that he's using, it's called the Cant. It's something that any Planescape player would know and be able to understand. It's based on your old Victorian 19 or 1800s era thieves' cant, basically. I'm going to ask him, who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Burg, obviously city. Bub, obviously. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. Since you haven't time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. The word of truth. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Okay, now, since this game is going to be very heavy on the dialogue, and because I have some of my more important fans, I'm looking at you, Mom, are going to be less than able to read the dialogue, I'll go ahead and read all the dialogue. We're locked in where? What is this place? It's called the Mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. I don't know. I've seen some weird stuff on the internet before. Anyway. The Mortuary. What? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You've got scars aplenty, though. This place looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. Burke? Cockney rhyming slang. It's short for Berkshire Hunt. If you're above the age of 13 and have any bit of a brain, you can figure out what Berkshire Hunt rhymes with and figure out what he's really calling people. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. In other words, G the F.O. Scars, how bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest don't look too bad, but the ones on your back, Mort pauses. Say, this looks like you've got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. And I respond, tattoos on my back, what do they say? It looks like you come with directions. Mort clears his throat. Let's see. I don't know if you... I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light upon the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest of the chant if he's not in the Dead Book already. The Dead Book, again, is a part of Planescape lore. Anybody who dies in the city of Sigil is brought to the mortuary, where the dustmen catalog the body, take the possessions, and write the person's name in their Book of the Dead. Hence, being in the Dead Book is a nice way of saying the person's dead. Farad, does it say anything else? There's a bit more, Mort pauses. Let's see. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you, read the journal, and find Farad. My response? No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for the journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me when I was lying here? Mort, no. You were stripped of the skins when you arrived here. Besides, it looks like you've got enough of a journal penned on your body. What about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, Sumberg's got to know where to find Farad, once we get out of here, that is. And how do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses, yeah. Yeah. The mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. So, basically, these dustmen aren't evil, but they do resort to necromancy for a form of cheap labor. Grim, if you're watching, I'm assuming you probably know about the dustmen already. Okay, now I have two choices. Is there some other way? I don't want to kill them just for a key. Or should I just attack one of these corpses and loot it for the key? This is a game where you start out as true neutral. And depending on what you say and how you act over the course of the game, your alignment will shift. Now, I'm going to do my best to be as lawful good as I can, because that's how I roll. So I'm going to say I don't want to kill anybody just for a key. And Mort says, what? Do you think it's going to hurt their feelings? They're dead. But if you want a bright side to this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before their keepers raise them up to do work again. Well, alright, I'll take one of them down and get the key. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel in one of the shelves over here. Note, search the shelves in the room for a weapon to attack the zombies with. When you find one, go to the blah 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 inventory, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Alright, I'll look for one. One last thing. These corpses are slow as molasses, but being punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, you can run. And they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. To run, either toggle run on the options screen or hold down the shift key and left click where you want to run to. If you're in danger of dying, use running to keep your... Okay, thanks for the advice. Now, let's take a look at our inventory screens. For whatever reason, I've got tattoos. I've got lots of tattoo spots on my body. Places for rings, stuff for my hands and wrists, earrings. My eyeball, the fuck?
Don't want to part with that.
Eyes cannot be removed, only switched. Why do I have a sinking feeling this game is going to bring in the Eye of Vecna?
Can't let that go.
Ditto because of my fist there. Let's see what Moore has to say.
Can't part with that. Sorry.
Okay, now my AC is basically butt-ass naked. Let's check the stat screens. Okay, now we can see here Mort has got a high constitution and a high dexterity, low strength. His HP for a level 2 fighter is good. And he's got a very low AC. But here's something that looks really important about him. He's completely immune to cold damage. Completely immune to poison damage. And only takes 1/4 damage from regular weapons or arrows. He's also specialized in fist weapons, but he's got no hands. How the fuck does that work? Okay, so teeth for him act as fists.
If I could part with it, I would. But it's a part of me.
Okay.
What's up? Yeah?
See if I can talk to you. Alright, I'll keep searching. Now let's check tab to see if that gives the standard highlighting of things I can look at. Yes, it does.
Good as done. Sure, why not?
Oh, and it lets me look at things too. The slab is covered with dried blood and other remains. This device looks sort of like a sewing machine with arms, hooks, tubes, and metallic thread hanging from it. The spirals contain a murky liquid. It smells like a cross between vinegar and formaldehyde. It looks like someone was in the middle of dissecting this corpse. That's not a good thing.
Done. I'm gone. Done.
And my first loot is bandages. Let's see what the bandages do. Oh, bandages for healing. Okay.
I'm gone.
Not standard for D&D, but it works.
All right. I'm gone.
There's a scalpel. Okay. You found the scalpel. Now go get those corpses, and don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. You know, you could help me there, Mort. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I mean, help in attacking the corpse. Me, I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I just get in the way. I could say when I attack this corpse, you better be right there with me, or you'll be the next thing I plunge a scalpel in. But I get the feeling that would be a chaotic or an evil act because I'm acting like a dick. But then again, so is he. Alright then. Okay, let me check a couple of things. Oh, and I'm getting messaged at. Okay, the music is too loud. I'll work on that. Okay, one moment. Options, sound. Is that better? Is that any better? Can you hear me better?
Done.
Okay, so now we've got to do more.
Done.
Well, first, let's go.
I'm gone.
Get some looting done.
All right. Done. Done.
Okay, well, we gotta kill this zombie. So, sorry, buddy. Game says you gotta die.
Damn.
You see that?
I'm gone.
It would help if I actually put my scalpel on.
I'm gone. Done. Die. I'm gone.
More bandages.
Done.
And we gotta kill you now.
Done.
Sorry, pal.
Done.
Preparation room key.
Done. Done. Done.
Okay, I feel sorry for these
I'm gone.
fellas,
All right. Done.
but it was what was gonna happen.
Done.
Lost the item. Apparently keys disappear in this game once you've used them. Not a problem. My voice is lower. Okay, one moment. How about now?
Done.
Am I still quieter than the game? Alrighty.
I'm gone.
We gotta kill more zombies.
I'm gone. All right. All right. Done.
Okay, the left side of this woman's face looks as if it was caved in with a club. Her flesh sags in bruised, swollen clumps over her ruined skull. The number 626 has been stitched into the corpse's right cheek, right below the eye. I choose to leave the corpse in peace, because I don't think I need to kill these ones. And Mort says, psst. You see the way she was looking at me? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone? And I've got the choice of, what are you talking about? Or, you mean that blank-eyed beyond the grave stare? Are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. I could say, I could either say she was distracted by me, or I think you're imagining things. She's dead. She's a corpse, a dead person, a zombie. I think you and your imagination could take some time away from each other, or whatever. Let's go. Whatever.
I'm gone.
You freaky bastard.
All right. All right. Done. Done. Done.
We do need to check each of the corpses out, though.
Done.
As you turn it halts and stares at you. Looks like someone forgot. Okay. This corpse is lumbering along a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses, turns, and then staggers to the next corner. It has 965 tattooed on the side of its skull. As you approach, it halts and stares at you. Mort. Huh. Looks like someone forgot to tell this side to stop walking the rule of threes. Is that any better? And I ask him, what do you mean? These corpses don't have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task, and they forgot to tell him. And I'm going to ask, you said something about the rule of threes. What did you mean by that?
Updated my journal.
The rule of threes is one of those laws of the planes. About things tending to happen in threes, or everything's composed of three parts, or there's always three choices, and so on and so forth. And I say, you don't sound like you have much faith in it. It's a load of wash if you ask me. If you're looking for a number, any number, and try to attach meaning to it, you'll find plenty of coincidences. I see. Before you said someone put this corpse on a task and then forgot to tell them to stop. Who gives these corpses these tasks to do? Either one of the caretakers here, or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who needed the cheap labor after all. And I want to examine this zombie a bit more. I'm not going to say anything to him because I get the feeling trying to talk to a zombie makes me look like an idiot. Okay.
Done.
Next room. What do we have here?
All right. Done. All right.
Nothing to steal here.
I'm gone.
Receiving room logbook.
All right.
This huge logbook lists mortuary procedures in a tight, crabbed script. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with the scribe on duty before being embalmed or cremated. The records are to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation rooms. Contact the scribe on duty and notify him that a contracted shell is to be raised. Be certain that a shell is thoroughly stripped of possessions before being sent to the prep rooms. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or items stolen by the collectors who have brought the shells to the mortuary. The shell's possessions are to be stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalog all possessions in the logbook. The following this list is the thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, you notice the last page has been cut out. So, somebody has been on the idea of stealing from these people. And it wasn't me, for once.
I'm gone.
Copper coins and a couple of
Done.
fist irons. What are fist irons? 2 to 4 crushing damage. I can punch someone in the schnoz if I want to.
All right. I'm gone. I'm gone.
The fuck?
Done.
Okay, you snake your hand. Okay, leave the corpse in peace.
All right.
Just took some bandages from him. Okay. The number 1201 has been inked into this forehead of this corpse. Ink has run down its cheeks and jaw. As you follow the ink tears down the corpse's face, You notice that it has run into the stitching, sealing the corpse's lips and caught what looks like the corner of a note stuck in the mouth. Try and pull the note out. Okay, the note has mingled with the ichor in the zombie's mouth. If you tried to pull the paper out through the cross stitches, it would tear the note paper to shreds. Hacking up the corpse to get it, it looks like it will destroy the note. You will need to find a delicate way to remove the stitches before removing the note. Use a scalpel to cut through the stitches. I got XP from that. You deftly slice through the stitches, sealing the corpse's mouth, and the jaw sags open. You carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth. Despite the condition of the paper, the writing on it still appears legible. Leave the corpse in peace, and let's examine this note. This is a foul-smelling note retrieved from the mouth of one of the mortuary zombies. It was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite its condition, the writing is legible. Please, whoever dustman reads this, I beg of you. I know my legal obligation under the terms of the contract, but I am prepared to offer more than my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than raising it. I have arranged for this note to be left with my body upon my death. If you are reading this, then please use this note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. And my contract number serve as the key. It looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising, but you notice beneath the writing a diagram. It looks like directions for folding the parchment into a strange pattern. Okay, remember that his name was, or corpse number 1201. So we want to do upper right, lower right, upper left, upper right. As you fold the paper right back into the corner, the lower left corner into mirrors the action until all corners touch in the center. As you watch for a moment and the corners of the paper raise up, turning the note into a small four-sided paper pyramid. Open the sides of the pyramid. You peel back the sides of the pyramid and the paper disintegrates into dust. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. It catches the light and gleams brightly. Take the triangle earring. You received this small earring from folding a note in the mouth of one of the walking corpses in the mortuary. It's a beautiful earring despite its beauty. All it seems to do is remind you of how strange the world you've woken up in is. Note, some items are magical but require that they be identified before they can be used. If you cannot determine what an item is at first glance, you may need to take it to someone with a higher lore skill than you or your party members. Okay.
I'm gone.
Leave the corpse in peace.
I'm gone.
I'm not going to mess with the corpse that's already falling apart.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. All right.
But yeah, I woke up in a mortuary, in a morgue. The scribe looks very old, his skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings. Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with the scribe. You might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with the Dusties. The group that runs the mortuary, by the way, are known as the Dustmen. They believe that we are already dead and that by dying we return to our true life. Or something similar to that. Basically, they're creepy people obsessed with death. They don't see raising corpses as defilement of bodies because, again, we're already dead as far as they're concerned. Before Mort can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. Now, we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant, talking, with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we get this place to laugh, the better. Before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, Restless One. He places down his quill, but I do not yet account deafness among my ailments. Restless One, do you know me? Know you? I... ... There is a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice. I have never known you, Restless One. No more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment, for you have forgotten, have you not? Huh! Apparently I wake up with little or no memories on this slab. This is weird. Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question as always. This implies that I've spoken to this guy before. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment and catches his breath. I am Dahl. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dahl.
Updated my journal.
Very well, what do you wish to know? What is this place? You're in the mortuary, Restless One. Once again, you have come. Before you can finish, Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself from his breathing and resumes his ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of life. Tell me about the mortuary. This is where the dustmen are... This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left this shadow of life and walk the path to true death. Dahl's voice drops in concerns. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. This is almost your home. Shadow of life? You are a shadow, you see, Restless One. This life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows. Flickerings of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we will remain trapped, caged until we achieve the true death. True death. True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Dahl coughs and gives one ragged breath, a state of purity. So, yeah, they believe that they're in the afterlife. Kind of creepy. Sounds like Oblivion. Why would anybody want that? Is it worse than remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think not. Shadow of life. Okay. We already talked. What makes you think that life isn't real? What makes you think that this life is real? Do you not feel something lacking? Dahl shakes his head. This is a purgatory. There is only sorrow, misery, torment. These are not the elements that make up life. They are part of the change that traps us here. I think your fatalism has gotten the better of you. Those elements are part of life, but not the whole of it, or cages how enough of your philosophy. I'll go with the fatalism one. Dahl shakes his head. Passions carry weight. They anchor many to this shadow of life. As long as one clings to emotion, there will continually be reborn into this life, air quotes, however, forever suffering, not knowing the penalty of true death. I see. How does one escape the cycle of rebirth and achieve this true death? Kill your passions. Strip yourself of the need for sensation. When you are truly cleansed, the cycle of rebirth will end and you achieve peace. Dahl sighs. It sounds like a death rattle in his throat. Past these shells of ours, past the eternal boundary, lies the peace that all souls lack. The eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. I see I had other questions. How did I get here? Dahl snorts in contempt as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, Restless One. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering on the cart that carried you.
Updated my journal.
On a cart? Yes, your body was somewhere near the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Dahl breaks into another violent fit of laughing, finally catching his breath minutes later. Your seneschal, Farad, is always pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot at the mortuary gate. Who is this Farad? He is a collector of the dead. Dahl draws a ragged breath and continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those who have walked the path of true death to bring them to us so they may be interred properly. Where can I find this Farad? If events persist as they are, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of Farad finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever Ooze Puddlywall is out this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. A certain warning creeps into Dahl's tone. Do not seek out Farad, Restless One. I am certain that it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser and Farad a few coppers richer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate your cycle of misery. I have to find him. Dahl is silent for a moment. When he finally speaks, he seems to do so reluctantly. I do not know under which gutter stone Farad lairs at the moment, but I imagine he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where we can find him. And it doesn't sound like you like him much. There are some I respect, Restless One. He takes a ragged breath and steadies himself. Farad is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. That's a nice way of saying that he thinks he's a damn thief. Knight of the post? Like I said, a thief. He brings you to our walls stripped of a little less of their dignity than they possessed in their life. Farad takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. This is Farad, take anything from me. Most likely, are you missing anything, especially anything of value? Not that Farad would take exception to anything that wasn't physically grafted to your body, and then sometimes even that's not enough to bring his greedy mind pause. A journal. A journal, if it was any value, it lies in Farad's hands. Okay. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than Dustman pass. Dahl breaks into a ragged cough, then continues. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. I see I have other questions.
Updated my journal.
You know who I am. I know scantless little of you, Restless One. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and now lie in our keeping. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are others who have journeyed with me, and they are here.
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought she had traveled with you in the past. Dahl looks like he is about to start coughing again, but then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? The Northwest Memorial Hall below us. Mayhaps the bier is there. Her name should be on the memorial plaque. Mayhaps that will revolve from I remember. I don't know. I don't recall ever traveling with a woman. Dahl makes no response to this. He simply stares at you in silence. Before you said that there were others interred with me. Where are they? Doubtless there are, but I know not their names nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path many have walked, and few have survived. Dahl gestures around you. All dead come here. Some must have traveled with you once. I find no fault in your reasoning. I had other questions. What do you do here? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all shells that come to the mortuary, Dahl says, and then he takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. You say that I have been here more than once. How is it the dustmen do not recognize me?
Updated my journal.
I'm the one that catalogs the shells that come through the halls, Restless One. Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing, then steadies himself. Only I see the faces of those that lie on our slabs. The dark of your existence. Dark, in Planescape can't means truth. Lies safe with me. So, I've died, I've came here before, and it sounds like it's happened multiple times. So my character is effectively immortal. Good to know. You sound ill. Are you not well? No, I am close now to the true death, the Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. Dahl gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no more wonders for one such as I. Are you certain there must be some way I can help you? I do not wish to live forever nor live again, Restless One. I could not bear it. So be it. Farewell, Dahl. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this, I do not envy you, Restless One. To be reborn as you would be a curse I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point your path will return you here, Dahl coughs, the sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things flesh and bone. Then perhaps we shall meet again, Dahl. Let me check my journal. All important things recorded in the journal. Now, our two main things to do right now are to explore this place and to get the hell out of this place. I'm not going to talk to the zombies because I'm not going to actually talk to them because who talks to dead people?
Done.
I'm not Haley Joel Osment.
I'm gone. All right. Done. Done. All right. I'm gone. Done.
What do we have in here?
Done.
I'm gonna save because it's been a while.
All right. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Didn't know I could zoom out this far.
Done.
That's useful.
I'm gone. All right.
Those sounds aren't promising. This huge corpse is standing silently in a corner of the room facing the wall. He looks to have been a heavy-set man in his early years, and judging by the condition of his body, he died only recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. This corpse looks like he is serving as a librarian, for he is carrying a huge stack of books in his arms. Examine the books. The books appear to be old mortuary letters, none of them of any particular interest. As you search through the text, however, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. You are suddenly struck with the feeling that somebody tucked it there to hide it. Take the page. The page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers. It looks like it belongs in a logbook. The tear is clean, as if with a knife, so you suspect the page was removed on purpose. Read through it. You take a moment to read through the page. It's a list of dead bodies brought to the logged in the receiving room. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. Take the page with you and leave. Okay, this is going to be important stuff. Agate page looks like it was cut neatly out of a book. It is written in a tight, scrabbled, or crabbed script. Okay, blah blah blah, not fifth night, chest wound. Cause of death, mauling Abishai, collector, pox, 3 commons, no possessions. They use copper coins as their coin of the realm here. Okay, desiccated corpse. Cause of death, indeterminate age of shell. Okay. Strip knife marks evident from dissection. Scarred shell, cause of death. Scars not appear to be cause of death. Shock trauma. Farad. 3 commons paid. Possessions logged. Fist irons, 13 commons. Middle table, receiving room. I've got that already. So death indeterminate. Okay. Good worker 79. Okay. So Farad brought most of these bodies, and it's implied that he stole off of most of the bodies. This is more information. That's possibly not a good thing.
Done.
I don't think we can trust him. I don't think we can trust him.
I'm gone. All right. All right. Done. Done. All right.
Oh, you better bet I'm looting every single damn thing I can.
All right. All right. All right.
The eyes of this corpse are close set together, and the eyeballs themselves are slightly askew. One faces to the left and the other to the right. You can barely make out the number 257 traced into the bruised forehead. It looks like the corpse has taken several blows to the head, making the number difficult to read. Leave the corpse in peace. We're not going to screw with the dead people.
Done. All right.
That's just bad taste. This heavy stitched corpse is shuffling lazily back and forth between 2 slabs. The number 506 has been stitched into its forehead and the side of its neck, its right arm. In fact, the skin of this feeling corpse has been sewn up so many times, the stitches and its skin look like a bizarre street map. Examine the stitches. The stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms across its neck. And the damp massive white hairs. You follow the crossroads of stitches, you know someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead. The needle is attached to a thread stitching up the side of the corpse's skull. You could probably unravel it if you had something to cut the... Okay. Cut the stitches with your scalpel and then pull out the needle and thread. As you slice the thread neatly with your scalpel, then pluck out the needle and... Okay. As you do, the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's chalk white skull, where, to your surprise, the number 78 has been chiseled. Examine the corpse again. This heavily stitched corpse is shuffling lazily back and forth between two slabs. Okay, although the number 506, okay. Yeah, that was probably a chaotic act. This corpse, 985, has stopped dead in its tracks, searching for the conditions of its left leg. It looks like some sort of tomb rot or corpse mold has eaten through the knee. The corpse is wobbling suddenly back and forth. Okay, try to keep balance. I try to help it. Okay, you reach out for the corpse's left arm to steady it. As you grab its arm, however, the corpse suddenly swings to the right and you end up tugging at the corpse rather than steadying it. See if you might not... There's a crack from the corpse's leg and the body falls like a dead tree. Throsso also strikes the stone flagpoles and shatters like a rotten melon. Filth and ichor leaking from the cavity. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse, and even stranger, the left leg seems to be standing where the body was, as if at attention. After a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice that the left arm seems intact. It is snapped from the torso during the fall, so it doesn't appear to have been touched by the tomb rot that spread through the rest of the body. I wonder if I can make use of that arm.
Done.
I am now using a zombie's severed arm as a club. Think about that for a moment. That's kind of fucked up.
All right.
You see a young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes it appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her hands are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. I said greetings. The woman makes no response. I think the dusty chit might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off. What's wrong with her hands?
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief. They've got fiend blood in their veins. Usually some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes them addled in the head and addled looking too. This is where the original concept of tieflings came to be. Anybody who's seen them in the 5th or 4th edition D&D handbooks. However, in those books, tieflings weren't the bastard offspring of demons somewhere down their line and humans. What they were in 4th and 5th edition are descendants of a nation who sold their souls for power or something silly, to take away the fact of apparently selling your soul is less damning and more acceptable than your parents being, well, yeah. I don't understand it, but hey. Got the woman get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise and to irritation, and she frowns at you. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You, she clacks her talon fingers together. Makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here. Go to Aveen. Go, go, go. You have been assigned a quest. Quests are displayed, blah, blah, blah. I had some questions first.
Updated my journal.
She turns away and makes no sign that she heard you. Okay. Leave.
I'm gone. Done. I'm gone.
Let's go find some embalming juice and then GDFO.
Done.
This place is getting a wee bit creepy.
All right.
Needle and thread I can use as a heal.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone.
Shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Number 821. Going on. The number 821 is carved on his forehead. As you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise. What?
Updated my journal.
Why are you disguised as a corpse? The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. He has a peculiar, half-frightened, half-angry expression. I'm looking for a way out of here. Can you help me? The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. He looks up and down at you for a few moments and frowns. What you do here? He sighs. You spy on Dusties? Yes, I'm not a spy. I got sealed in here by accident. Now it's understanding. As if understanding. Why should I help you? Help each other out. What do you want in return? Need you to get a key for me. Want iron key to Embalmer's room. Alright, where is this key? Dusty Chit has it. Sounds really attractive. Are you sure you don't want me to introduce the two of you? Zombie blinks. He doesn't seem to have understood you. That was a joke. You see, you're supposed to
updated my journal.
Key. The zombie squints you. If you're caught, don't say nothing about me or I got you in your sleep. I'll get your damn key, but you best watch your threats. You hear me?
All right. Done.
So he threatened me, so I threatened him back. Probably not the best of deeds, but...
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Done. Done. All right.
There's our embalming fluid, probably another heal.
I'm gone. I'm gone. All right. All right. Done.
But I am legitimately not kidding. My character is wearing...
Done.
Okay, we're going to save.
I'm gone. The Force did. All right.
Ancient copper earring clothes. Okay, this copper earring looks ancient. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. There's a series of strange screws which have been carved on the side of the earring, however, which might merit a closer examination. This copper earring, it looks like it was meant to be worn, but there doesn't... Okay, examine the grooves. The grooves are evenly spaced out along the side of the earring. They remind you of small fangs. They are definitely man-made, but you can't figure out what they're for.
Done. All right. All right.
Contracted worker 79. So we need to find zombie 79.
I'm gone.
And wherever they are, they probably have the key to unlocking that.
Done. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Watch her study the motion of her
Updated my journal.
As you study the motion of Evine's hands, you feel a prickling along your scalp, then suddenly you find your vision swimming and blurring until you are standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis, making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched into its scalp. The zombie is laying on a slab. You have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. Echo, keep these things safe until my return. The memory in your voice is an echo, strange and hollow in your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest until you're surprised the corpse does too. After a moment, its fans fall back to its sides, and as it does, the vision fades until you're watching Evine's hands make their stitching motions once more. Okay, so I'm... Apparently when I die, I lose my memories, but I'm seeing my memories from before. Turns in face, sees you, then frowns. Dumb zombies. She clacks her fingers impatiently, makes a stitching motion with her fingers. Find thread and embalming fluid, bring here to Evine, go, go, go. Okay, she leans forward. Okay, bring back when done.
Updated my journal. Done. Updated my journal.
Without missing a beat, Evine snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it into around one of her talons. She then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Wait. Within minutes she is finished, she clicks her talons and turns to face you. To her surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arm in quest. Keep playing zombie. Looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You need some time together? Keep playing zombie. When she traces your arms and chest, she notices she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Who write on you? Hybers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies, not paintings. She sniffs and pokes one of your scars. This one in bad shape. Many scars, no preserves. Wait. Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning like she jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, and it feels like she's about to start stitching you up.
Updated my journal.
Let her work. Max HP increased permanently. Max HP +1. Yeehaw. When she is done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her fingers into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better. Let her work. Mort. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Evine puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, and makes a chewing motion with her talons. Done. Go, go.
All right. Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. All right.
Do note that with my strength as low as it is, the severed head has the severed disembodied skull has more AC than I do.
All right.
Think about that for a moment.
I'm gone. All right. All right. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. Done. All right. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right.
Okay, so no going through there.
I'm gone.
See what happens when I try to go into that room from the other way around.
Done. All right. Done. All right. All right. Done. Failed. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone.
Okay, so we don't have... So here's a room we can't get into yet.
Done.
And the only place we can go from here is into here.
Done.
This is where we found the embalming fluid, so I think this is the embalming room. This guy's obviously some type of hoodlum, so we're not going to help him.
Done. Done. All right.
Okay, so there's 3 floors to this place, at least. We're on floor...
I'm gone.
We're on floor 3, so we must have been on floor 2. A charcoal charm. Oh, a temporary... Okay, a temporary heat resist, okay.
Done. Done. I'm gone. All right. All right. Done. Done.
Not good.
All right. All right. All
We're
right.
going to go ahead and take his...
I'm gone.
I think
I'm
we
gone.
might have to take this guy's disguise, because just going in that room caused all the alarms to go off. So then how do I get out
Updated
of
my
here?
journal.
It escaped through portals. Use his hand. Poof. Portals up portals. Portals everywhere. Can you show me one of these portals? You want out? You go to Arch on first floor, northwest room. You need finger bone, shape of crook. He holds up index finger, shifts into crook. When you have key, go to Arch, jump to secret crypt, and you can escape from there. Secret escape route. Now it's eagerly. You can rest there. Crooked finger bone. Where am I going to find one of these?
Journal.
Drugs. Must be one around here. Look in storage rooms on upper floor. Maybe some there. Very well. I'll check upstairs for the finger bone, then head down to the first floor in the Arches on the north room. Got it.
All right.
But check my experience now, because I've gotten XP from doing all of this silliness. I'm actually close to leveling. Holy crap.
Done. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. Done. All right. Done. Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done.
You're supposed to
All
turn me
right.
into a zombie. You didn't do your
I'm
job.
gone.
Good disguise. Me also got scars. Where lots of them all include make good zombie. Okay. Dusty stupid. Yeah, they're the stupid ones, alright. Stupid Dusties. Me make good zombie. Okay. Okay. Need jar of embalming fluid. Points of scars on your chest. Need some needle and thread. Embalming fluid is thread. I'll go see if I can find some. I've got the embalming fluid, I just don't have the needle and thread.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna have to go up there and pray I find some without getting caught.
Done. I'm gone.
Okay, the skeleton, according to the number chiseled above its brow, it's odd that only some of the teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish-brown stone. How valuable is its caretaker would have otherwise removed them? Examine. Okay. You find that someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps woven about the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to metal bolts punched into the skeleton's joints. The skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. Whoa, Chief, that's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding them bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellas. Never mind. Another time. Strange bob emotion, I think it's a shrug. Just want to make sure you knew that or not. Fine. This Greybeard might be... Wouldn't mind if I borrowed his fighting Greybeard. You know, Geezer, old fella, yellow dog. Well, I don't think why not take his body? Nah, I need a fresher one than this, and something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. Alright then, let's go.
I'm gone. Alright. Alright. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. Alright. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. Done.
Rybar.
Done.
Dustman request. What do we have here? I tracked the necromancer responsible for racing Worker 42. I know he's examined the skeleton before, but I'm certain the initial raising of the body was warped. The worker still responds to commands, but when it has completed a task, it resumes pacing the same circular pattern as before. Dahl recently informed me that the Worker 42 exhibited that same walking pattern when it was a zombie decades ago. It may be a soul echo in the marrow, or the skeleton's age may have caused the magic animating him to decay. One of the initiates suggested it may be following an order issued by a higher-ranking dustman in the past, but I found no records of such an order. Whatever the reason, its matter is to be resolved or the worker replaced.
I'm gone.
$79. Oh, this is the one where we found the ring. Okay. Corpse's meaty head was clearly severed at one point and hastily sewn back on. Several sets of stitching, all in various states of unraveling, seem to indicate that his head is consistently being knocked back off and reattached during the course of the work. A number 79 has been cut into the temple, circumscribed by a fanged circle that appears to have been branded on his forehead. Examine the fanged circle. Fanged circle appears like it was once branded on the corpse's forehead long ago. Presumably before it died. It might be a religious icon of some sort of rite of passage. You notice one of the recesses between the inner fangs has a small triangle in it as if some special significance. I wonder if the space on the fangs match the grooves in the searing.
Updated my journal.
So reply, it looks foregone. Okay. Okay. Insert your fingernail into the notch that matches where the triangle was pointing in the fang circle you saw on the forehead. You hook your fingernail into the third groove from the top and press inwards. As you do, there's a click and the top of the earring snaps open. Not only can you wear the earring now, but it looks like there's a secret compartment inside the earring. Shake the earring. Okay. Whatever was hidden in the earring is gone now. Discovering the latch will now allow him to wear it. In addition, the secret compartment may make the earring more valuable to a merchant. Okay. Nothing special about that one. What's special about you, my friend? This animated skeleton smells horrible. As if it had only been freshly strapped and stripped and prepared. Its jaw and major joints are tightly bound with leather straps, and a rough smock has been thrown over it. The number 1221 has been chiseled into its forehead. Examine the skeleton carefully. It was taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps. Okay. Sorry about that, Bones.
Done.
I actually have a club now rather than a severed arm. That severed arm, I have to admit, is pretty goddamn metal.
Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. Forced it. All right. I'm gone. Done. Done.
What do we have in here? Money and clot charms. Let's see what a clot charm is. Okay. Glistening clot charm is hard and smooth as a pearl. When placed on the tongue, it dissolves instantly and spreads through the user's bloodstream. Okay. As long as the charm is in effect, the player's blood becomes more aware that new wounds occur. Okay, so basically for a short time, this also gives me resistance to attacks while healing 9 damage. So I've got healing items, but they're kind of edgelord.
I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. All right. I'm gone. Done. 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 Done.
As long as we can keep from talking to that one who's trying to turn me in. Okay, the skeleton seems particularly old, leather straps binding it together cracked and worn. The word repent has been carefully engraved into its forehead with some amount of skill. The rougher hand later chiseled 996. Examine the skeleton carefully.
All right. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right. All right.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Done.
For a lawful good, for somebody who's trying to be lawful good, I'm sure a stealing bastard.
All right. All right.
Now I've got the embalming fluid and thread I needed.
Done.
Took me some stealing and some crap sackery to do it, but I did it. Greetings. Oh, peel. That's a nice way of saying they stripped something from you. Farad. Farud. Here he lived in the hive somewhere. Hive.
Updated my journal.
Collector brings dead to the mortuary, sells. Brings a lot of debtors. Does he not know where he gets debtors? Thinks he's putting the Burke. Okay. He's saying this Farad Burke has been selling a lot of debtors, corpses to the dustmen. So collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the dustmen. Now, like this Farad's been selling so many debtors that the dustmen think he's putting hivers into the dead book before their hour's up. You know, murdering people. Can you disguise me? Here you go. Try to hold still. Going through this, how barmy are you? Pretty barmy, I suppose. But it worked. Some wrongfully dividing the stitches up several of your scars. Working from your feet upwards, he stitches up your scars and finishes off your descent by stitching your lips. Thanks. Stow it more. Talk full stitches out, ruin disguise, zombie no talk. You got to talk slow, careful. Take heed that no one expects zombies to talk. If you speak to someone as zombie, you run the risk of exposing your disguise.
Updated my journal.
Disguise won't last long. Embalming fluid dry up, stitches fall out. Probably not last outside mortuary. No running. You run, you ruin whole disguise. Not again, leave.
Done. All right.
So I'm going to be walking.
All right.
Hey, do the zombie stomp.
Done.
But good lord, let me check the XP I've gotten off of this. And I'm going to level just from talking and doing crazy stuff in a mortuary. Think about that for a moment. This game is friggin' weird. I like it. I like friggin' weird.
Done. All right. Done.
leave him in peace.
I'm gone. All right.
I think this is the corpse I had a memory about. Out of your voice, the skeleton suddenly straightens up. It crosses its arms and its fingers hook into its ribcage. Cross my arms over my chest. In a response, the skeleton drops its arms to its side. The leather cord securing the torso snap, and the ribcage folds open. Reaching the ribcage, feel around. To your surprise, your hand vanishes. Somewhere inside the ribcage, you have a strange feeling. I put a bag of holding in this corpse's stomach. What the fuck? As you reach inside the ribcage, your hand bumps into an invisible object about the size of a fist. It seems to be attached to the skeleton's spine. Take the item out. As you pull the item out, the skeleton suddenly disintegrates and the iron bolt securing it splattered to the floor. Whatever this item was, it seems to have been the only thing holding him together. It looks like an unremarkable lump of iron. You can't understand why someone would hide it in a ribcage of a skeleton. As you place both of your hands on the lump of iron to examine it, there is a hiss, and the metal evaporates, leaving behind a strange dagger, a handful of coins wrapped in a dirty cloth, and 2 bloody teardrops. These look like they were inside the lump of iron. Take the items and leave.
Done.
Now, what do we have here? Green steel knife. Razor-sharp green knife has been forged out of the famed Batorian green steel found only in the wastelands of Avernus. This particular green steel can be tempered into a metal much lighter than normal steel. In addition, green steel weapons tend to retain their remarkably fine edges and are capable of dealing more damage than their standard counterparts. What else do I have? Rags. Okay, I can sell those. An iron spike, which I could use as a dagger. Another iron spike I could use as a dagger. An iron pry bar. Shit.
Done. All right. I'm gone. Done. All right.
With these clots and bandages up here where I might be able to use them.
Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. 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 I'm gone. Done.
No, you don't.
Done. Done. I'm gone. All right. All right. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
No, you don't. Parchment of the skull. Okay. Well, enough, it looks like the skull capacitor was tendons from a tiny string is attached to the parchment from a hook inside the skull. Okay. With the string, take the parchment. You unhook the string. Okay, let's reminder. Okay, the skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. Okay, examine the skeleton again. Mortuary reminder message. It's the third and last request for a pry bar. Okay, been misplaced. Okay. That's a burn victim one.
Done. Done.
What do we have in
All
here?
right.
Mortuary task list. Contracted workers. Sacrifice daily. Okay. Embalming Charm Minor. Oh, it's a heal. It's basically aid, okay.
All right. I'm gone.
Cloud Charm.
All right. Forced it. Done.
Corpse Fly Charm. Swarm Curse. You don't want to be doing that.
I'm gone.
Bone Charm. What are you? Ah, armor class, okay.
All right.
More bandages.
All right. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. Done.
Don't go murdering anybody,
Done.
just go through.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. All right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You don't know
Done.
me, you don't need me, you don't care about
Done.
me.
I'm gone.
You do.
I'm gone.
Crap.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Shit. Well, double shit, because I just...
All right. Done. Done. I'm
Rather than
gone.
running everywhere, let's just do what we were supposed to do in the first place.
I'm gone.
Which is going to be an interminable amount of walking around.
Done.
Well, that's my own fault, I suppose.
I'm gone.
I have nobody to blame but myself for needing to do the zombie stomp.
All right. All right. I'm gone.
For reference, the original view range where you would have been playing the game at would have been about here. You can zoom it to about here now.
Done. I'm gone. Done. 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 All right. I'm gone. All right. Done. All right. I'm
Not sure
gone.
how evil an act knocking them things
All right.
over is, given that we feel
Done.
sympathy for them as they are now.
Done. All right.
This room requires
Done.
a key. Where do I find that
I'm
key?
gone. I'm gone.
That's what I'd like to know.
Done. All right.
I can't fault the game for me being impatient. That's on me, not them. Mortuary Sanctum key.
Done. I'm gone. All right. All right. Done.
What do we have in here?
All right. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Nothing
All
there.
right.
Hammer.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. All right. Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. Done. Done. I'm gone. All right.
Okay, but it's just load their skin separates the 1 and the 3.
Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. Done. Done.
I don't think I ever got to examine these two because they're running from that dude. Or to examine that dude either.
All right. Done.
Bread. Jump.
Done.
So we have a token, a bit
Done.
of stuff to get to sell for money when we get out of here.
All right.
Accent
I'm gone.
on token.
Done. I'm gone. All right.
Now where is that skeleton we saw earlier? Just another zombie without any special options.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right.
This is really getting old.
Done. I'm gone. Done.
This is seriously getting irritating.
All right. All right. I'm gone. Done. Done. All right. Done. Done.
Open.
Forced it. Done. I'm gone.
Wait, I'm actually not proficient with those. I'm proficient with edged weapons.
I'm gone. All right. Done. All right. All right. Done. Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. Done. Done. I'm gone. All right.
Where did that last skeleton go?
All right. I'm gone. All right. Done. I'm gone. Done. All right. Done. All right. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. Done. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone.
Skeleton 42 just
I'm
up
gone.
and disappeared.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Done. Done. I'm gone. All right. Done. 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 I'm gone. Done. All right. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. Done. I couldn't carry anymore, so I had to drop it.
Okay. Put you there.
Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right. Done. I'm gone. All right. All right. All right. All right.
This is our way up or down is over.
Done. Done. I'm gone. Done. 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 All right. I'm gone. I'm gone. All right.
Rags, cleaning rags. Okay.
Done.
Leave it be.
I'm
Just have a
gone.
way through here now.
I'm gone. All right. Done. All right.
We are almost done, I think. We've gotten first floor 1 and floor 2 open. Now we can go down to floor 2 and floor 3. We can go down to floor 1 now. Take the tome from its hands carefully. The doddering corpse had its eyes sewn shut as well as its mouth. The number 732 is carved into its brow. The threadwork that keeps its ocular cavities sealed looks extremely old. You wonder if the eyes were sewn shut before or after the man's death. He is carrying a huge tome in his hands. Take the tome. Carefully taking the tome from its hands, it doesn't seem to notice. The tome appears to be a book of enchantments and words and fills with diagrams and charts detailing the various aspects of the necromantic arts. Its book itself is extremely heavy, as awkward as a zombie, and must be extremely strong. Examine the notes again. Corpse again. Leave it in peace. And we examine the corpse. Tome of Bone and Ash. This worn, leather-bound tome lists diagrams and charts dealing several minor words and enchantments. There are numerous drawings of zombies, or of skeletons, bones, in the manner of which they may be preserved over time. Of particular interest is a section regarding guardians. Apparently, the Dustmen animate corpses of fallen giants to serve as guardians of the mortuary. To make them even deadlier, armoring enchantments are woven into their breastplates to help shield them from attacks. This book is too complex for you to absorb all at once, but it looks like you could refer to certain sections of it as the need arises. Okay, where to go from here? South
I'm gone.
Memorial Hall.
All right. I'm gone.
The large tomb.
All right.
Okay, we know that there's someone who wants to see us up near the top.
All right.
They said somewhere in the north.
I'm gone.
Not going that way. Those things don't look good.
Done. Done.
I'm too pretty to die. Again.
Done. Done. All right. All right.
Done. Up slab.
I'm
Zombie
gone.
Worker.
Done.
Leave it be.
Done. Done. I'm gone.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. Done.
That's very much a screw you, man. I am not bothering with the idiot on the...
Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Looks like my only option is to go through.
All right.
Well,
I'm gone.
Before we take attack pattern suicide...
I'm gone. All right.
Okay. Giant skeleton. Okay. Take out. Show more. How about this skeleton, Mort? Will this do its a body? Mort grins. Is that a yes or a... Flows up the head of the skeleton stairs, and then... Yes, I think this will do. I don't know. This will... Okay, and then what in Betor did you ask me for? Practicing your cruelty skills? Mort bobs indignantly, and after all I've done for you. I was thinking of your safety, Mort. I was worried that attaching your head to this thing would hurt you somehow. When did we get married at some point? What's all this? I don't want you to get hurt, watch, Mort glared. So if you really cared, you'd find a way to get my head on that giant skeleton's body. Alright, give me a second. Let me pry the head off of that thing. Okay, turn to the skeleton's armor. Something about the symbols. Examine the skeleton carefully. skeleton's intricate bronze armor is riveted into its ribcage and shoulder blades with a series of bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are set into the skeleton's shoulder, elbow, pelvic, and knee joints, and massive thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the length of the skeleton's arms and legs, woven in such a pattern simple muscles and skeletons. Attempt to pry the bolts from the skeleton's armor. Examine the armor. Despite the armor's obvious age, it looks well cared for. It shines brightly. The symbols engraved on the breastplate seem to flow with a firelight, shifting slightly whenever you try to focus on them. Study the symbols. Almost unconsciously, you let your gaze relax as you look at the symbols. After a moment, the symbols cease shifting and resolve into a trail of runes that run up and down the breastplate. Strangely enough, the interlocking pattern of runes remind you of chains, and with that thought, you suddenly recall that the runes are some sort of warding enchantment. Study the runes and try to recall the enchantment. You study the runes for a while, you can't decipher the enchantment. It looks pretty complicated, and you're having a hard time concentrating. I have an 18 wisdom and a 15 intelligence. Compare the runes to the Book of Tome and Ash. You consult the tome and compare the diagrams to the markings on the breastplate. From what you can make out, the runes are a lesser armor enchantment, but several skull-shaped runes and spherical tracings along the edges of the armor suggest several greater necromantic and warding enchantments were woven in as well. Touching the skeleton will most likely cause it to awaken and defend itself. Consult the tome and see if I can determine how they can be broken. Excuse me. From what you can make out of the tome, it seems the armoring enchantment applies only to the breastplate. The necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised, but it is the warding enchantment that gives the skeleton limited awareness of its surroundings. You guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards, it would interpret it as an attack unless you blinded it to your presence first. The work is difficult and nerve-wracking at first, but your mind begins to focus and the runes begin to unravel beneath your attack. Within minutes, as giant skeleton has been stripped of enchantments, it falls, collapsing to the floor with a loud crash of bones and... Okay, heavy... Okay, you wait for a moment, but no one responds to the sound. Removing quickly, you sift through the skeleton's parts on the floor. Most of it is too heavy or too old to be useful, but you discover a piece of the skeleton's breastplate. With the majority of one of the broken enchantments engraved on it, you have a feeling this could be useful.
I feel stronger.
Rune of Lesser Warding. I have a way to teach myself the armor spell later if I become a wizard. Let's go ahead and level up. 1 stat point gained and 10 HP gained. How to spend the stat point. I think I'll go for intelligence.
All right.
Let's try not to do any more killing unless we have to.
I'm gone. All right. All right. Done.
We know we can do the same thing to your ass.
Like my skills have increased.
I'm gone. All right. All right. Done. All right.
What do we
Done.
have here?
Done. Done.
A person.
All right.
A ghost. Dayanara. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. This music is beautiful. Greetings.
You. What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
Oh, crap baskets. Her eyes slowly open and she blinks in confusion for a moment, as if uncertain where she is. She looks around slowly and sees you. Her tranquil face suddenly twists into a snarl, and what she said before. My love, do I know you? Spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How could it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out with her arms. Think. The voice becomes desperate again. The name Dayanara must evoke some memory within you. I think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Dayanara. Alas, the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see your memory shall return? Do you know who I am? You are both blessed and cursed, my love. You are one who is never far from my thoughts and my heart. Blessed and cursed? What do you mean? Okay, the nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause to wonder why? I'm still trying to get my bearings. Actually, what else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believed that, never knowing the truth of who you are, who you were, what you were, and what am I. I cannot. She suddenly freezes and speaks slowly. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hand lies a spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Dayanara speaks, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand, and as you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles and in return giving strength to your bones. Whoa.
Updated my journal.
And you know, Dayanara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. You have remembered how to raise others from the dead. To access this ability, select the special ability, blah, 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 blah. I had other questions. What did you know? Who are you? I have, do you know who I am? Memories aside, assuming death is rejecting me, always had a curse. I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that reincarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim to have lost your memory, but perhaps is it as a side effect of countless deaths? If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize you cannot die. You will truly be doomed. Countless deaths. How long has this been going on? I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough. Okay, I need to escape this place. What can you tell me? As you are about to ask Dayanara the question that catches in your throat, it occurs to you that if you tell her you're looking for an escape, she may feel you are abandoning her. If you're going to ask her how to leave, you may need to be delicate about it. Dayanara, I am in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I shall return as soon as I can speak to you again. In danger? Dayanara looks concerned. I will help you in any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through your body, stirring her hair. The different eyes. Okay, perhaps there's a way. Slowly. Since this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes, perhaps you can use one of these portals as a means of escape. Okay, key. Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything. An emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth. A tune you hum to yourself. I fear the dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys that you can use to leave their halls. Can you tell me where I am? This eternal boundary that separates us. I'll never cross my love if I rolled in. Hold a moment. I've learned much when I traveled with you. What you have is lost, or what you have lost I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know. My sight is clear. Let's you fumble in darkness for a sunlight. And what is it your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as a chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come storm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and... Dara goes quiet. What? Okay, what is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead for you. It ripples through the plain, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see, please? First, I require a promise. Promise me that you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me. Make vow. I swear I will find some means to save you or join you.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
Wait for her to continue.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes.
Yeah, another thing with Planescape is while the moral boundaries are very gray, good and evil are very much a thing.
You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
Destroy what keeps me alive?
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Translation? My being immortal is somehow a very, very bad thing. Die while I
Updated my
still
journal.
can. I do not... Okay. Farewell,
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there is only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. No, I'm fine. The specter I was talking to, the woman. You were rattling your bumbox with some woman? Where? Mort looks around excited. What do you see? She was right atop the bier. Did you not see her? No, you just drifted out there. Just stood there, statue-like. I'm a little worried you'd gone adult on me again. Let's move on.
All right. Done. Done. All right.
So we found our way out of here. We can take it or we can explore. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Oh, dearie dear. That doesn't look good. That does not look good at all. Weird, shadowy Nazgul things in my, in where I woke up. The sarcophagus appears to have been here for centuries. There is no lid, and the exterior seems to be made of solid stone.
Done.
What do we have on the ground? Money and Pen's note. Pen's note. Fact is, if you are reading this, you have undoubtedly failed in your task and have been forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you need to lay low for a while. The Dustmen may be deluded, but they are not fools, and they will surely seek retribution for our intrusion. I left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place in the hive, preferably in Ragpicker Square. The Dustmen will be unwilling to look for you there. Once you have secured a new hiding place, I have a mission for you. Find out where Farad is getting these bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the Dustmen a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that stone-faced Dustman at the Gathering Dust Barnish in Emmerich, I think the fool's name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Farad's movements. See if you can find out how far along he is and hinder his efforts until we know more about Farad's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. Pen. Achievement unlocked. And now we see Sigil. This cutscene may look primitive as hell for today's standards, but remember, this was an 18-year-old cutscene. Back when it came out, that would have been top of the line.
All right.
Now let me check the
All
time.
right. I'm gone.
I've been at this almost an hour. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and call it. So, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. This has been Harmony Muse. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.